Hi everyone, this is Christina and I am back for my week 19 and a half gastric bypass RNY update. I'll start with my stats. On November 9th, 2016, I had gastric bypass at Northwestern Memorial in Chicago, Illinois under Dr. Jeffrey Franza. My highest weight ever recorded was 400 pounds back in May of 2016. When I went in for surgery in November, I was 372.6. And I believe in the last video I uploaded, I was 309, I think even or something. And this past Wednesday when I weighed in, I was 302.4. Yeah, so I remember when I got down to 309, I was like super excited because I kind of breezed through the 310s, which I thought was awesome. And then the beginning of March was still a little hectic. I mean, I've talked about this plenty of times, but I was finally settled in an apartment, but come to find out, I'm not going to stay in this apartment. I'm actually going to move again. And so I was spending a lot of time searching for a new place. And also, I still had an apartment in Chicago that I was still paying rent for. So I had to fly back to Chicago and basically pack up and clear out an apartment in about a day and a half. So it was a lot that was going on. Also, we were redoing our site in preparation for South by Southwest. So it was a lot has been going on basically over the last 2 weeks. But I'm happy to say that I did find a new apartment in Philly that I'll be moving into at the end of April. And I don't have to pay rent for two apartments, one in Chicago and one in Philadelphia. So that's awesome. But now I feel like because I'm like 100% settled, I mean, obviously the last hump I have to get through is actually moving in April, but I feel like I'm finally 100% settled. And for the last, literally maybe like 4 weeks after I had surgery in November, like my life has literally been a whirlwind of just nonsense and chaos. And I'm finally like getting settled, and so I'm so excited for that. Not to kind of place the blame on that, but I absolutely was not going to the gym. Like I hadn't been to the gym in 2 weeks just because I was just tired. I was like working long hours and it just wasn't going to happen. So this past week I was like, you know what, I need to get myself back on track, get back to, the system that I've created. So Friday night, even though I was like super tired, I went to the gym and for about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, and, kind of really pushed myself to make sure I was, getting that heart rate up and getting my cardio together. And most of the time when I hit the gym for an hour or more, I don't leave the gym until I've reached like 1,100 calories burned, just because I'm like, listen, I need to make this count while I'm here because I might not feel like going in the morning. So that's generally been my goal. And the way that I try to achieve that is that I mean, I think I mentioned this in an earlier video, but I really do do the hit intervals, meaning that I kind of hit my pace, whatever my normal pace is, and then, every 2 to 3 minutes, I do, 2 to 3 minutes of a really, really high intense sprint of, cardio. So if I'm on an elliptical, then, from starting at like 5 point something, I'll jump up to 10 or something like that. And I find that really helps to make sure that I'm burning the calories that I need to burn in the time frame that I have to be in the gym. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some days that I can spend 2 hours in the gym, but I don't want to have to spend 2 hours in the gym all the time in order to, burn a good amount of calories. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. This past weekend, I this past weekend. It's Sunday. Yesterday, yesterday I got up early and I was all ready to hit the gym super early, and then I realized that I didn't put my phone on the charger the night before, so it was dead. So while my phone was charging, I just queued up some YouTube videos and did a lot of just dance cardio. Like yesterday, I think I did the sweat set from the Fitness Marshall, which comes in handy. So I did that for about 35, 40 minutes and burned like 600 calories. And I was like, cool, like that's a great kind of warm up. And then I hit the gym for 45 minutes and did some cardio, mostly did the elliptical, the arc trainer, and I did the leg press. Oh, I did a little bit of the treadmill. I've been starting to do the treadmill more and more. I still don't like it, but you know, I was like, the Stairmaster is always, because there's only 3 of them, so like they're always like in use. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to do another form of cardio before I leave. Like I don't want to just do, because I haven't really done the bike that frequently anymore. Like it's mainly just the arc trainer and the elliptical. And now for the third one, I either do the Stairmaster or the treadmill. So I've been doing the treadmill and it's fine. It's still boring. I'm just like, I can't just be sitting here walking for, you know, an hour. Like this is just really boring. I can't take it. But the weather was nice. So I decided to go hiking again. And you know what? I'm proud to say that I did the entire trail. I did the whole thing. Like the whole thing. And it was so amazing because when I hit the middle point that I referenced last time, when I thought that the middle point was the end point, like I was walking and I came up on, you know, the marker and I was like, oh, okay. Like I wasn't even tired. It didn't feel like I had been walking that far, but I did, like, and I thought that was awesome. So then after that, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep walking and, you know, see the other side of the trail because I had never been that far. So I kept walking. It started to drizzle, which was annoying because the dirt started to turn to mud and I don't like muddy shoes and it's a mess. But I kept walking and kept walking and kept walking and I was like, cool. Like I wasn't feeling tired. I wasn't feeling, you know, achy or anything like that. I just, you know, kept walking. And I hit the end. Like you come out on the other end on Northwestern Avenue and Forbidden Drive. And I was like, did I really just walk like this almost 6-mile trail? And I only stopped to rest twice. And I was like, that's so fucking amazing. Like I never would have thought that I would be able to walk damn near 6 miles like at once. That's insane. I'm so proud of myself. Like I'm so proud of myself. Like I don't know. It was awesome and I enjoyed every second of it and I'm pretty sure that I will be doing that a lot more frequently once the weather breaks. And yeah, that was definitely I guess that's like one of the biggest NSVs is that, oop, my earring came off. One of the biggest NSVs is that, like, if I see a trail and it's like, oh, it's 3 miles or 5 miles or 6 miles and I don't blink an eye, I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. Like before, I would be like, 3 miles, hold up. Wait a minute, who is going to walk 3 miles? I'm not going to walk 3 miles. But now I'm just like, yeah, let's do it. Like, it's only, you know, 2 miles. We can do it. Like, cool. And so that's like one of the biggest NSVs. And I say it every video, but literally like all I care about is progress. And so after I did the walk, I was like, you know what? I feel amazing. Like I don't feel like the last time I was saying like the last mile, like from mile 5 to 6, I was like, shit is getting real. I was like, shit is getting real. I don't know if this was a good idea, but this time, like I made it to the end and I didn't realize that it was the end. Like I just saw some cars and I just figured it was like another like stopping point similar to how the middle marker was. But no, it was the end. I was like, oh, okay, we're done. This is it. I was like, oh, okay, I made it. And like, I felt totally fine. Like, I was just like, I really can't believe I just walked all this way and like, I'm not like with my life alert, like, please somebody rescue me. So that was cool. Also, I guess at NSV, when I flew to Chicago, I didn't need a seatbelt extender. And I flew Southwest. So I don't know if it'll be the same when I fly other airlines, but yeah, so I was like, oh, cool. I mean, because I was absolutely 100% prepared to be like, excuse me, ring the little buzzer, ma'am, I need an extender. But I didn't need one, and I was like, awesome, cool. So that also happened. Yeah, what else is going on? I think those are two of my biggest things is that those NSVs, because I haven't really been doing a lot of working out. My eating hasn't been terrible. When I was in Chicago, I absolutely ordered 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell because I was like, before I leave this flop ass city, I'm gonna get me some Taco Bell. And so I did that and it tasted so good and I regret absolutely nothing. Thank you, Taco Bell, for being there for me. And I had a couple bites of this pumpkin cheesecake, which was really good. It was a little too sweet, but it was still so good. I ended up splitting it with my friend Kate, which was awesome. And then we went to brunch. And you know what? I ate a biscuit and I ate potatoes and I didn't really eat the eggs because carbs are my family and they are good. So I ate a lot of that. And I fully expected when I weighed in on Wednesday that I probably would have gained a couple pounds just because I ate so many carbs that weekend. But I still lost like 0.2 pounds, which is basically nothing. But you know what? I was like, I'll take it. Like, I'm not going to complain. I will just, be thankful that I didn't do too bad, I guess. So that was awesome. And, this week is a new week. I'm still trying to get back on track and hitting my my workout 4 times a week. And I think what I want to do now is I'll probably get up like an hour earlier just so that in the morning I can do like my YouTube cardio Zumba thing, depending on which playlist I click on. And then in the evening I can, decide whether I want to go to the gym or if I want to do some sort of workout at home or go down and do the Schuylkill Trail. Who knows? But I do want to make sure that now that the days are getting longer that I'm really taking advantage of that and getting in as much activity as possible. So I think that's it. I just wanted to do a quick update. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but that's kind of what's been happening so far. I will update you guys later this week once I hit week 20. And yeah, I'm like 2 pounds away from being out of 300. And if I hit that this week, that would be fucking amazing. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I hit it, but you never know. So we'll see. Hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you soon. Bye.